my name is Ashley Barwick, and today I'm going to be talking about Robert Irwin. Robert lives in Queensland, Australia, and he is one of the main people who run the Australia Zoo. His father was the crocodile hunter, Steve Irwin. Robert was born December 1st, 2003, and he has one older sister and a mother and the famous father. And his mother is American and his father was Australian. This is Steve Irwin, his father. He was known as the crocodile hunter, and he and his family back in the early 1970s started a reptile rehabilitation center, and you could go and see all the different reptiles that they rescued. But they also would go and take crocodiles and alligators out of unwanted areas where they were causing problems or they were injured, and they would take them in and nurse them back to health, which I think is great. And Steve started doing that when he was 9 years old. Crazy, I know. And Steve died in 2006 from a stingray sting when he was in the Great Barrier Reef snorkeling and diving. This is another picture of Robert. Now the Australia Zoo does many other wildlife conservation projects. They do not just have reptile rehabilitation centers. They also have centers for all the different animals. They currently have 1,200 animals at the Australia Zoo. 90,000 animals have been rescued and nursed back to health thanks to the Australia Zoo and their hospital for the animals. And Robert has started a group called the Wildlife Warriors, and they go and they find injured, sick, or animals who are causing a problem somewhere, either relocate them or bring them into the Australia Zoo and help them get back on their feet, literally. This is Robert's family. So that's Robert on the far left, and then standing next to him is his mom, Terry, who's American, and his sister, Bindi, and her husband, Chandler, and their daughter, Grace. They all live in Birwah, Queensland in Australia, and they work and help at the Australia Zoo. Steve Irwin, interestingly enough, was buried at the Australia Zoo a few months after he passed away. They do quite a bit of charity work, and they do quite a bit of rehabilitation work with animals, and they help many organizations across the globe with their animal help. Robert had a snail named after him recently called the Robert Irwin snail. And it was discovered in Queensland, and this is a big deal to him because his father, Steve, also had a snail named after him, and so did his sister and mother, and so it was really nice for him to be able to live up to his father's name and continue his work even after his death and impact his community. This over here in the far left is Stella Irwin the pug. This is his personal companion and friend, and she goes to the Australia Zoo quite a bit and helps with, well, mostly just sits there and wags her tail, but she does help. And here's Robert with a kangaroo, and there's a picture of Robert when he was 2 years old with Bindi, his sister, and his father, Steve, the crocodile hunter, with a crocodile. And here is him with a tiger and a elephant. He also has this bird who he's really connected with called Emily the curlew, and she is so funny, but she has anger management issues, and he's made several videos trying to help her overcome her issues. And he's just so kind and thoughtful and has a great social media presence, and he's very humble and loves to help his community. And that's Robert.